Let me look real quick. So I
If we were fighting Rathian, you were probably doing weapon.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I've got enough to make the Rathian greaves and the Rathian braces. So I basically just need more Rathian stuff.
Okay. Oh, you're making the armor for it?
I think so. I mean, I'm able to. Should I, or should I go for something else?
Well, check your weapons, because I thought that's why we were doing
Oh
it.
yeah, that's div. Okay. Trying to remember now. Hey, it's the guy from Chris's thumbnails, except for today, which was just a fucking slab of meat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
I
very
did like
good.
meat slab.
That was really funny.
Also, wait, I think that was the one yesterday.
Yeah,
Right?
today's was just
the
like
one
the
today was the more bullet for your bullet or something.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
It was Longshore May. No, not that was Brigitte. Ignore me.
Yeah, I didn't have a good, like, specific thing to pull, so I was just like, I'll just make... Jordan made something that was close to this Portal reference, so I'll just make that the title.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, yesterday's was Torv Nutted.
Torv
Yeah.
nutted.
Torb.
I don't think I was in that video
He actually says
Torv
muted.
Nutted.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think it was
okay.
Yeah, both of those, I think,
was
were just...
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I've got the bone scythe, I think. Am I trying to make the scythe of menace? I don't remember. That's on the poison tree.
I assume you were trying to make the Rathian one on the Rathian tree.
Oh, okay. Let me pop back up there then. I may have missed it. Oh, Rathian tree. There we go. The Wyvern Blade Verde 2.
That's what I assumed we were doing.
Okay. Yes. All right. Yeah. So I still need to fight a Rathian.
Man, Wyvern Verde, my favorite new Taco Bell item.
Yeah.
They've never had anything Verde. Get your head out of your ass.
Have they
Damn.
not?
I don't
Except-
think they've ever involved a green sauce on anything.
They
Yeah.
have. The only one they did was on the fucking
The chicken double down thing?
basically like the chalupa, but
Huh.
the shell.
Yeah,
was
they did have a
chicken.
green one on that.
I just
Except it-
assumed. Or go
I
on.
will
Sorry.
say though, as disgusting as it sounds, it was actually pretty good.
It was fine. We had this conversation when we were all in town because that was like right after they had that. And we
Mhm.
decided that it was not an abomination simply because there is no second meat.
Yeah, it's
It was just chicken wrapped around like tomato, lettuce, and sauce.
right.
Yeah,
Instead
that's
of chicken
fair.
wrapped around other chicken and
No, chicken
it was
chicken
bacon.
wrapped around bacon
Yeah.
was the double
right.
down.
That's right.
I'm surprised to talk about does not use Verde occasionally. Partly because like green sauce is something I feel like they would absolutely do as like a mix up, or to mix things up. And also because
also-
Verde is an extremely recognizable like Spanish word that like is thrown in with like
Mm,
Mexican food all the time. It feels like a buzzword that they're just kind of leaving on the table.
yeah.
Um,
Can I get
they
the
had
Salsa
something
Verde?
recently. Salsa Verde. They had a recent thing that was like this whole like chicken sandwich war thing. They
Yeah,
talk about it a lot on
stupid
Bam
thing.
Bam.
Yeah, they do.
But Taco Bell decided to dip their toe in on that, and they made like this chicken something.
Yeah. That's just
I don't-
like it's just fried chicken and a tortilla, and that's like essentially it.
Fried chicken, a tortilla, some jalapenos, and like some sauce, and it like tastes pretty good. And I like jalapenos a lot, so
Mm.
I'm chill with that. But I think it's already gone because that's
Taco
how
Bell.
Taco Bell does things.
What
Yeah.
are we hunting? Sorry. I've been in menus.
Rathian.
Okay, I've been Tim. I will keep my electric hammer I have then.
Weren't like half of those chicken companies owned by like the same company?
Probably.
Yeah, they're all Yum
mean,
brands.
Yeah, I think KFC and Taco Bell are owned by the same company.
They're also
Pizza
the Pizza Hut people.
Yeah.
But do you mean are you referring to like Popeyes and Zaxby's and like
And like Wendy's, like
Wendy's? I don't know.
Wendy's got in on that stupid like chicken sandwich thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the Popeyes one kind of recently, and I'm like, yeah, that's chicken.
I had it a bit
Identifiable
ago.
as chicken.
Like, I happened to like be stopping for lunch, and there happened to be a Popeyes, and it's like I'm gonna try this sandwich and see what it's like. And it was fine. It's a decent chicken sandwich, but it was like also just a perfectly fine fast food chicken sandwich, like most other chicken sandwiches. It was not like
Yeah,
I don't
like,
get why people like freak out over it.
Right. Like, I like fried chicken, and I like
Yeah.
Popeyes,
Yeah.
but it's just a sandwich. I don't know.
I have had the McDonald's one that is like like the nice one above a McChicken like twice, and both times I'm like, yeah, I mean this is a good chicken sandwich, like good for them.
Yeah,
I guess they got my money.
That chicken sandwich is fine.
Yeah. It's hard to fuck them up, it turns out.
Yeah, they're just
It
generally
is.
good.
I think the way you can fuck them up is if they're too dry. Like, I think they could definitely
Yeah.
be too dry, but
Yeah.
that's about it. I don't know.
Whoa, whose dog is that? That's sick.
Oh yeah, I also match my dog.
It's got
That's
the Valstrax
awesome.
dog.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's the best monster in the game.
From Promare.
Sorry, it's the best monster in the franchise.
Oh, it is?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like pretty by far my favorite.
It's up there.
Can we get a Valstrax deviant?
Oh my god, that would be very good.
Can we invest in Valstrax?
I've been telling the board for
Bitcoin.
months that we have to invest in Valstrax.
I mean, it kind of sounds like a crypto.
This new crypto StraxCoin.
Hmm.
Valcoin? StraxCoin?
StraxCoin.
We've tied the value to how many fires there currently are in the world.
Guys, just so you know, I'm gonna sell the footage of our first fight with the Valstrax as an NFT.
All right. Just as
Actually,
long
I'm
as
gonna-
you
I'm gonna turn it into a QR code and then sell the QR code as a NFT.
Just as long as you burn 100
$7,000.
acres of rainforest as you sell it,
Yeah,
make sure
I
that
want
it is in line with NFT like environmental practices.
I want you
and
to
I
do
think
that personally.
But you can only buy it with Ethereum.
Look, just
You
go
only
knock
buy
on
it
the
with
door of
Ethereum, and also the corpses of several trees.
Yeah.
just go knock on the current hospital room of Bolsonaro and say, "I want to burn 100 acres of your rainforest," and he'll say, "Good, do it." And
Wait,
then you
is
can
he in the hospital?
well, he's constantly in the hospital.
He did get
Is
COVID
he?
again.
Yeah.
COVID again?
Well, I think he was. He was definitely like put into quarantine for it because of like there was a scare at like the United Nations or something. But he's had
Oh my
COVID like
God.
4 times. He's had like his entire like liver removed or whatever, and
Oh, God.
like has had.
That sounds right for a fascist.
Yeah.
He's just like the sickest man to ever live.
Why don't these sick old
won't
assholes
die.
ever actually die?
I know, it's so infuriating.
I love that.
Because he is.
He's
It's
part
because they have good
crocodile.
health care.
Yeah, like the boring answer is that he's the president of Brazil, so he has like some of
Yeah.
the best healthcare in the world.
Yeah.
Right. Where did you come from?
He's also part crocodile.
Oh!
Believe it.
And as we all know, crocodiles never die, and
They
they're
do
also
not.
never born.
I'm fucking up this dragon with a fruit bat.
What is this? Curtains. That sounds good.
Oh shit, it dodged me by going in the sky.
My only weakness.
Flying.
Is this one big, or are we just on a weird incline?
I think we're on a weird incline.
Big.
It does
It
look
might be
very
beard.
large.
It might be beard. It might be big
It might be
because
beard.
it might be beard.
I think it's a bit of both.
Who can say?
Is it
Uh,
big? Is it beard? You decide. Vote in the
Or
comments.
the Bishaten is extremely small.
Probably, yeah.
Chris, I'm gonna need you to go back in time a year to when there was polls on YouTube and make a poll for beard.
Yeah.
debate.
Mhm. You can do it on the community board, I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna need you to do that on our community
Yeah,
board,
you guys
Chris.
keep an eye out for that.
Mhm.
I demand that Google bring back polls so I can poll my audience.
The
I'm gonna be
5
honest.
of us, and then the Russian Japanese porn bots. We'll all vote.
Has literally anyone ever thought, I'm going to look at the YouTube community board for this YouTube channel
Nope.
about a single channel that has
No.
ever existed? Are we just too
Let's
old or
say I
something?
have.
Or
No, it's just a bad function that like some content
Like-
creators like to try and use, but
like, am I so old that I think YouTube is just for videos still, and that's outdated?
no, I don't think. I mean, I get recommended polls for whatever reason on like channels I never watch.
I think
Kind of
I
annoying,
see
but-
them. I see community posts every time I accidentally like click on. I don't know if it's like the home tab or like some kind of tab like takes you to
Yeah.
your feed of what all of the YouTubers you follow post.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, I only do that on accident every like
Yeah.
2 months maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, monkey. You're a bear.
What
Hmm?
what was the thought process there?
I called a bear a monkey. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. It was
But this
mostly
is
just
bad.
incredibly dumb.
Is it extremely loud though?
It could be if Chris just like says it a bit louder.
I mean, you know I'm bad at like controlling my volume. I've been told I'm a
Oh, just
loud
like my
person a
computer.
lot.
I love it. I loved it when Duncan's mom came down that one time and told specifically you and Campbell, I think, to be quiet.
I think
Yeah,
it was Campbell.
yeah. That one didn't
Like,
make
Chris
me feel
and
good
Campbell, quiet
about
down.
my natural speaking voice.
That is a specifically like crappy feeling when you're at a friend's house and you specifically get in trouble with the parents.
Like it was Duncan's parents, so trouble is a very strong word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just told me to shut the fuck up at 3 a.m, which is valid.
Yeah.
In an extremely nice way.
Mm.
And then we had to silently laugh through fucking Mary Corgan's, which is the
Yeah, that
most
was-
difficult thing that any human has ever
Right,
accomplished.
that happened immediately after.
Good old Mary Corgans.
Oh, we should play Jackbox in person.
Yeah, we should.
Absolutely.
I saw a video of the
But
new
there has to be
Jackbox,
five.
and that Jackbox set looks incredible.
Oh,
It does
okay.
seem to be getting pretty advanced.
Is it on Switch?
I'll check. If not, if it's on like the Computate, I can like host.
Sure.
Assuming I
Is it
get
tight?
my keys tomorrow and the lease.
Oh, that'll help.
Pretty big if.
That discharge hit like the last like ground thing hit its head and knocked it out. Sorry, that barely made sense. Anyway,
I
Yeah,
understood.
Chris, when do you move in?
Well, if I get the keys tomorrow, Saturday.
Oh, nice.
I called on Monday, and they were like, yeah. I could tell from the tone of her voice what she wanted to say was stop calling, because I've called about 3 times in the past 2 weeks with questions about, mainly, hey, can you send the lease?
3 times in 2 weeks is not bad.
No, I also don't think so. But they haven't been great at communicating. But I was told on Monday that I could pick up keys either on Friday or Saturday. So that's my plan to do tomorrow. They just still haven't sent me the lease to sign online.
Ah, good. Man, they let you do that shit online now?
I know it's like this is the first time. Well, no, all of my leases have been digital, but this one is like through like a web portal for the company, which is fancy.
Okay.
Instead of
That's
like
nice.
we sent you a
COVID.
PDF.
Yeah, so I had to fucking drive to Indy both times to sign
Yeah, I remember
my
that.
lease.
I I was only able to get my North Carolina apartment because my roommate was in town, and he could sign for both of us or something weird like that.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of surprised, but hey, whatever
Yeah.
works.
Probably legal.
I don't remember, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, the single only reason our apartment has the ability to pay rent online is because of COVID.
Nice.
Mm.
That's
You
so
had to
dumb.
pay in check before.
Yep.
We've always been able to pay online, which is nice. Whatever like parent company owns my place is, I think, pretty like
And it's
forward
I'm
thinking in
sure
that
it's
way.
solely just because they have to pay a fee
Dodge
to be able to process it electronically.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure it is, because that's really the only reason I can think that they would prefer. Because I mean, electronic is safer and quicker than just putting a check in the mail.
I think they probably, most of them are just run by old as fuck people who don't want to deal with a single computer in their life at all.
True.
So, I mean, checks are literally just a financial liability at this point.
Absolutely. You can say that with experience.
Yes. All the time. We get, oh, my check got stolen out of my mailbox. Oh, my check got lost in the mail. So there's my entire account number.
Yeah.
Your literal federal reimbursement was stolen by someone at one point.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely doesn't make sense, like, to mail a check anymore. Like,
no.
If they're handing you a check at the end of the day, that's one thing. But
right. But yeah, it's just, and it's always old people. Like literally, no one under 70 uses checks.
Well, Grandpa sent me a $50 check or something in college, and it never got to me, and he never mailed another check ever again because he was so mad about it.
Yeah. Good for him.
It's like fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was cashed or what, but
yeah,
still.
I'm sure he probably put a stop payment on it.
I got a ruby.
Nice. No, nice.
Oh wait, yeah, you need one of those, don't you, Chris?
Yeah, I got, when we fought the 3 things, I got the Magna Malo rare, so I was able to check that off, but I am still missing the 3 Rathalos/Rathian things in the Wrath Ruby. The Rathian Ruby, because I got the Rathalos Ruby.
God, every time a quest ends, I see my entire list appear before me.
Yeah. Yo ho ho.
I still don't have money, so I don't know what it expects me to do about it. Constantly have money now.
Yeah, I got a golden egg for the Rajan quest.
Check my cahoots. Yes.
And what that did was subsidize all of the decorations I have made for my Valstrax armor.
Yeah, and even then, like, at this point, a golden egg gets you, like, a third of a weapon upgrade.
Yeah, or a decoration.
Yeah.
Where can I get toxin sacks?
Puke, maybe?
I think you could... There's probably a small chance you could get them from Rathian, but yeah, I'd bet Puke.
Okay. I literally need 1, and I can make the sword.
Okay. They're usually not a hard thing to get. So.
Okay, cool.
Toxin sack, great
good job
Roggy.
Not getting tail flipped.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, the Roggy.
I was very aware of it this time.
Great Roggy has better odds than Puke.
Okay.
Alright, let's do... Isn't there a 2 quest?
I think there is. Basarios also has better odds than Puke.
What?
Wow, what? Yeah, so we can do... There's one that's 20 Ludroth or Roggy.
No, this is Great Roggy.
Oh, Great Roggy. Okay. Do I not have the ability to fight that yet?
No, you definitely do. It's in the lowest high rank one. HR4.
Okay. I see. Oh, I see. Here we go. Clint sent me a video of a dude who like synced up his Halloween lights to Chop Suey. And it has like
Goodness.
a pumpkin like displayed on the front of the house that's like singing to it.
Hmm.
It was funny. Like I looked at it, I was like, man, that would be terrible if you lived across the street from that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be a dual bladey boy just to ruin everyone's day against the smallest monster.
I saw a tweet that was like, I think System of a Down just turned me into a leftist growing up because the lyrics were like, nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. The American prison system has doubled in size since 1990.
Yep.
I love that.
Oh, that tweet, yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's basically how I feel about him.
yeah. And then that made me
Yeah.
think, the person who I was friends with in high school, who is the reason I knew who System of a Down was, turned into like the biggest weirdo libertarian
asshole.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right. Didn't you say he was also into like something else ironically leftist, wasn't he? I feel like I remember you talking about this person
Against
before.
the Machine.
I don't know.
I'd have to think about that. He has never shut up about cryptocurrency for the past 10 years.
Jesus God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like those people aren't human.
Sorry.
Serge agrees.
Serge
Or
isn't
Jules.
human.
It's
That sounds
Jules.
like Jules. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why the drummer being the biggest fascist Trump supporter sucks and makes absolutely no sense.
Since we're on the topic of System of a Down,
Yeah.
did I ever mention the extremely strange System of a Down apparel
We're good to
I
go.
once saw?
Yes.
Yeah, the hockey.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
the hockey jerseys.
We might have shown that to you
I
because I think
Don't-
it appeared on one of our Facebooks. Oh, and we're ready to go.
Oh shit! Sorry.
think I found it independently, but yeah, it's just the weird like System of a Down Oilers stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I still don't
specifically
understand.
Oilers.
It was
Yeah.
like a collaboration between Darren Malikin and
Yeah, because Darren Malikin is like a huge Oilers
he
fan.
loves the
or
LA
something.
Kings.
Oh,
He loves the Kings and the Oilers.
Oh, and the
He is-
Oilers. Okay.
He is also a very hardcore Oilers fan.
He's got to pick his Canadian team.
Well, and also like as weird as it is, like I think there's a number of people who just grew up watching like Wayne Gretzky kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean the Oilers were huge in the '80s, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So if you like were the guy who picked like the best team, like a
Mhm.
lot of kids do, and then like
Yeah.
if you got into hockey in the '80s, you were probably a big Oilers fan.
Yeah, and it's the same with the '90s and the Bulls. Like
Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody
And-
loves them Bulls, baby.
yeah, and a lot of people didn't stick with it, but a lot of people did, and
Yeah. The Bulls are
And other people
surprisingly
just-
big in Croatia because of Tony
basketball-
Kukoc.
well, basketball is surprisingly big in like Eastern Europe and
It's
well,
true.
Europe in
Mhm.
general. And not that Croatia isn't. Is that technically Eastern Europe?
Mhm. It is.
I know.
Balkans,
definitely-
I know.
The Balkans
Yeah.
would prefer you not consider them Eastern Europe.
Yeah, I was gonna
believe.
say.
Well, that's kind of
Definitely-
my thing.
Definitely encroached upon by Eastern Europe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I know that they were never super thrilled with like Soviet domination.
Mhm. Except Serbia. Serbia was into that for whatever reason.
Yeah,
And then was like, hey, we don't want everyone to break off from Yugoslavia, so we're going to start a war over it.
Yugoslavia was also like, which one was like the country that had like the dictator that everyone actually kind of liked? It was like
no.
there was like one country where it's like it was communist but not tied to the Soviet Union, and so they had like a communist dictator, but then like the West was like, this is a communist dictator I can work with, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I know because it wasn't Romania because they fucking murdered that guy.
Yeah,
Went Benito
might have-
Mussolini on him.
it might have been Yugoslavia.
Potentially, yeah. I don't
I think
know if it
the thing you're thinking of was the Czech, was like Czechia.
Well, because they're the Romanian dictator, like
Well,
as
yeah.
the, what's it called? The Soviet Union was falling apart. He basically just got Benito Mussolini, and they like
yeah,
fucking killed him and dragged his dead body around everywhere.
Well, yeah, but then you mentioned like they kept Yugoslavia from breaking up. I think it was they kept. I think maybe what you're thinking of is they kept like the Czechs from like expelling their dictator.
Well, that too, but like.
And then was it also Yugoslavia?
Serbia was not happy that Yugoslavia broke up because they're like, oh,
yeah.
we were all one country, and then it broke up into like Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina and all that, and so they're like, fuck you, we're gonna take it back.
Yeah, well, that was like post like.
Yeah, that was post
breakdown.
Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Is Kosovo the country in the Balkans that Serbia would really rather everyone not acknowledge as a country?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Serbia thinks that
they're on
part
Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Kosovo is generally considered like an autonomous region of Serbia, but also its own independent state. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those weird UN flux zones, like North Cyprus, Taiwan, Western Sahara,
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Some countries acknowledge it, some don't.
Mm-hmm.
Which in Code Geass, there's something they acknowledge as an autonomous zone. What is it? Do you remember?
I do not, because I have not watched that show in 6 years, and I watched it once.
I think that's the first time I ever heard the term autonomous zone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that when they like make the giant ship and then they all wear Zero outfits?
No.
Okay.
That's some dumb R2 bullshit.
Well, I know, but they keep saying it's the something autonomous zone because it's like the new Japan or something.
Oh, maybe
that's the wrestling.
Maybe that's what. Maybe that's what they declare at the beginning of season 2 or whatever.
Yeah, maybe
when he
when they
declares
team up with China.
Yeah, where he declares like this one building, like the Japan Autonomous Zone or something.
Yeah, that's probably it. Pseudo-political science. I still need to watch that.
Go save its life.
Oh God. I do this on accident.
Save him from himself.
What should I be doing?
Hit Y into a wall.
Anything.
I mean, okay.
Okay, well that was an attack.
Yeah, well.
You may have hit the Xbox Y.
So yeah, I was gonna say. So Jordan did say Y. I don't know how that's going.
Yeah,
it's the leftmost button. You did it. Like you can recover and do that a couple times, but I'm not super worried about it.
This thing has survived on blue for rather long.
I'm just surprised I haven't paralyzed it more. It's only been like 2 times.
I've only KO'd.
But it might have gotten knocked out of a paralyzed once.
Do I have? I think I have 3 pips in the Slugger, right? Yes.
What are you wearing, Valstrax? Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at it and I'm like, wow, this makes it so attack goes up very, very large.
Correct. So, and it also has like an insane amount of gem slots.
Yeah. I could also, if I start getting into Greatsword, easily respec it to Greatsword.
Yes, I definitely have a Valstrax Greatsword set.
Because I currently have Dragonheart, level 4 Resentment, Resuscitate, Weakness Exploit, Slugger, and I have 2 out of 3 levels in Counter-Strike, which seemed good.
Counter-Strike, yeah, is amazing for Valstrax because you could just be in red health all the time.
Yeah.
Because you want, first of all, it has like 500 defense, and then you also want to be getting hit, so you pop your Dragonheart, and so you could just like, if you have Greatsword, you could just get hit, and then immediately Wirebug back and do like a triple charge into something's face for like a stupid amount of damage. Did you get your Toxin Sacks?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, your Toxic Sack right here.
Let's go Mets, baby. Love the Mets.
Love the Mets. Toxic
Where
Sack.
did that come from? Because I keep getting that recommended on YouTube, and it's just the Kingpin from Spider-Man into the multiverse.
That's
Jordan
very
showed me that
funny.
one.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
my brother.
Jordan, you didn't show Chris that one?
I guess I haven't. I guess I just showed it to you because you were there. Have you not seen this, Chris?
No, but I love it. I watched Into the
Well,
Spider-Verse with my friends on one day.
It's just go on YouTube and like look up Kingpin Mets.
Yeah.
You should definitely watch it right now. It'll take like 10 seconds.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets. Let's go Mets. Love the Mets.
Okay,
It's just like him photoshopped
the Dango song.
It's not always about
Well, you guys like keep like making that reference around me, and I made it around my family once, and they looked at me like I had two heads, and then they're like, "What the hell?" And then like about a month after, and then I just like, "All right, don't say that again. That's an inside joke, I guess." And then about a month later, my brother sent me that, and it was just like, "Oh, I see it's metastasizing."
That's right.
I love this video.
Yeah, it's great.
I forget, did he send it to you while we were at Gen Con or something?
No, he had sent it to me a couple days earlier, and I just like I happened to like see it on my phone, and it's just like I need to show him this.
So I can craft it, but I don't have enough money.
Classic.
Oh my god, really?
Time for woman.
Should we do a money run?
I'd be fine. I mean, I'd be fine with that.
Like, I need money, so...
Cool, I do too. So how do we do this?
I don't, but I'll hop along. Yeah, do it.
Well, it's actually probably easier with multiple of us because we have a higher chance of the thing being like the ore.
Remind me what I'm looking for here.
I'll look
also,
up mine first. Okay. It's the forest, right? Yeah.
Are we doing the forest?
The forest is the best one.
Isn't it tougher? Like, not significantly tougher, I know, but...
I went on it with Owen once a while ago.
All right.
Like,
so
I mean, you don't have to be perfect, really, but...
No, you don't. I fuck it up regularly and still...
All right, I mean...
We could also... like, you're right, the Lava Caverns one is easier. I actually have an upsurge in mining outcrops for that one, so we can do that.
Oh, I don't know that route.
I know that route.
But what, Tim?
Sorry. No. And then if the Flooded Forest one is...
I have a Flooded Forest upsurge in mining outcrops.
Alright, well, if you want to do that one, we can do that one.
Then I'll do that one.
Alright, yeah,
it's taking 800 years to set up mine, and it'll probably fail, so...
Okay, well, I got mine set up.
What do we usually, like, wear on these? Like, is there, like, a set loadout?
You just want the one that helps you get the most from mining nodes. So I always wear a set with Botanist and let me see here. It's got Botanist and Geologist. Geologist is really the only one you need, though.
All right.
I literally have a level 3 gem that gives me Botanist.
Oh, I have mine set to the loadout of $. So.
Mine is called Zenny Farm.
That's a good name. I think mine is just called Farm.
It did not help me because I was looking at the abilities.
I have Mizu Sheath, Mallow, CB Mallow, GL, Ham Sandwich, and Farm.
Wait, how many sets do you have?
I currently have 6 set.
Oh god. I have 51 sets.
What the fuck?
That is a lot.
Tim!
I'm with Chris on this one.
Yeah.
Is it because you make a new one every time? Because I've overridden every single one from low rank.
I do still have all of my low rank ones in here, yes.
Because I
probably had like 15 low rank ones.
Oh my god, what?
But here, see, I have Charge Blade Blast, Charge Blade Chameleos, Charge Blade Diablos, Charge Blade Efficient. Like, I change out like a single skill on some of these.
Also, a single weapon?
Yeah, so like, I have a Charge Blade one that's mostly all the same skills, except I put poison attack on it and a Chameleos weapon. And then all the same skills, but it's blast attack and a Teostra weapon and that kind of stuff. So I've got a lot of that.
Yeah, that is a level of precision. Like, the most I will ever have is probably 12, because it will be one overarching set for each weapon type, and then the farming one.
I have Thunder crit element, Dragon crit element, Ice crit element, Water crit element, Para crit dual blades. Valstrax Hammer, Valstrax Sword and Shield, Valstrax Greatsword, Valstrax Greatsword Raw. Morph,
Tim,
Switch Axe,
I
Morph,
understand
Switch
why
Axe.
you're always in menus.
Well, I mean, like, do you expect me to, like, personally put those on all the time? That would be much more menu.
No, it's more that you pay more attention to that level of minutia, which is cool because the game allows for that. I just don't have the energy to do that.
Well, you don't play the game nearly as much as I do.
Correct.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, this